We can't be demonetized, guys. One more.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Emmizzie podcast. My name is Edmund. This is Nicholas. We're two mans with tens, and we're here to talk about not swearing within the first 5 minutes of the podcast, which we always do every single episode. Just like we always remind you to be here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time to watch the live version of these episodes. If you're listening to this on the audio version, it's because you're lame.
If you're on fucking West Coast, I swore. That's fine.
It don't matter.
Said it like
I'm not
little.
about to.
I said
It's
it little.
whatever. Who cares?
If you're on West Coast, you're on. Oh, I can't swear.
If you're on the West Coast, you're not on the best coast. Oh, whoa, whoa. East Sider over here. What you talking about, boy? Well, Midwestern. Midwestern over here, cuz. M dubs.
Baddies Midwest.
Ridiculous. Wish you could be on.
Never.
Just like you wish you joined the Discord. Oh. All the links to everything is in the diddly do right below
everything's
you.
in the description.
Somebody said East Side till I die. And you didn't see that because you wasn't here live on a Wednesday at 8 p.m. to see the live chats. Because that's what happens when we're here live.
We love the live chat.
We do.
Big live chat fan.
It's the best part of the thing.
It is. Mm-hmm. Wait till we do this in person one day. And we give these individuals mics in the audience.
That'll be fun.
That would be a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be funny. Guys, we were talking about that today. Like, what is the goal for all of this social media business? Because my goal used to be to like have that conference, and this dog, I swear to God, my goal is to have a dog that's calm.
The double cup hole. Why you making fun of my double cup hole? I be spilling stuff, bro.
They're making fun of him in the live chat.
I got PTSD. Oh yeah, just sidebar before we continue for talk quick. I got PTSD from spilling the coffee in the car, and so now I hold
not
coffee.
Cleaned my seats.
You can't smell it.
It's not about smell. It's about mold.
You can't see it.
It's about mold.
It's not in there anymore.
You didn't clean the seats.
I wiped the top off.
You spilled coffee in the seat.
I wiped the top off.
And it's not a plastic top. It's fabric.
Anyway,
so
continue.
It's in this guy. Yeah, I don't know. We were kind of talking today about how to not scale, but what's like the goal? Because it used to be like,
what's the end goal?
I want a business. Like, and I want a conference, and I want this. I don't want any of that shit anymore. I just want to exist, okay? Mm-hmm. I'm tired. I just want to exist and make funny videos and build a community. Mm-hmm. That's the biggest thing coming out of this political climate is just let's build communities. Mm-hmm. So we're talking about, like, what would we want to do and blah, 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 blah. But that's the goal one day, to do live shows. That would be the funniest thing ever. Mm-hmm. Could you imagine these people in a room together?
Just with mics free.
They wouldn't even ask questions. They would literally just get on the mic and be like, all right, so Nick, your bitch ass. Like, they would just literally be ripping me.
Probably.
That's what it would be.
Probably.
It wouldn't even be a Q&A. It
would be half of the room like asking really nice questions and the other half just walking up like, yeah, I just wanted to tell Nick he was a short bitch.
Yeah, that's exactly what would happen. First of all, Nick, stop jumping on my man's Emmizzie every week. Literally every week. It's the very first thing. Stop. Holly in the live chat says I'm throwing a chancla. Like, literally, I'm on stage. Oh my God, like George Bush. Guys, I'm so hyper today. It's
you about to be
absurd.
This is about to be a rough episode.
It's actually absurd. My mouth is dry. I am too many energies.
There's water right there.
Yep.
He drank a new
energy drink. Yeah. I was at Aldi. The land of the free. You guys know if you're from America. Duh. And there is, because Celsius is like, okay, it's not expensive. It's like $2. It's less. It's like $1.97 at Aldi for the little one. And I was like,
oh, it's like $2.19.
No, the big ones are.
Oh,
the regular cans, like the skinny cans, are still $1.90 something. But I was like, okay, let's budget. What's a cheaper one? So I see this can that resembles a Monster. Mind you, I've never had a Monster in my life. That doesn't, my balls don't smell enough to have a Monster. Do you know what I mean?
Crazy. You don't have weird, stringy, gross, greasy hair?
Well, only before my hair wash days. But so I was like, okay, well, what's this can that is very intimidating looking? Like, I'm spooked about it. So I got it. Right.
Product placement. Right. Keep going.
No, you're right. No, you're right. We need to So I I just looked at it and then I did some Googling and I was like, hold on, tell me why this energy drink has way better ingredients than any of the mainstream energy drinks.
It's true. It has significantly less bullshit in it.
It has less BS and less caffeine. but I feel way more energized than if I had.
But not that much less.
No, I mean like
in hindsight. You know what I mean?
It's got 115 milligrams, whereas like the
other. No, that one it was 215. Remember?
That is the cold brew.
Oh, I'm dumb. Brew. Never mind.
Yeah. So here we go. My computer already.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
causing me so many issues. But yeah, so if I seem like cracked out,
here, let me do this. Actually, keep going.
If I seem cracked out, I am. It's because I am. It's because that's how I feel today. Yeah. So anyway, how are you today? That's not how I am. That has nothing to do with that.
Mm-hmm. Great. I'm ready for the episode because now I have topics. If you know, last
Edmund
episode,
showed up today.
I didn't have nothing. Now I got 5 things to talk about.
Edmund showed up to work today. Edmund put that work in today.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Sure did. So I'm doing great. I'm ready to go. What you got going on, sweetheart?
Oh. I feel amazing because I can see my skin stretching. Now, the average person would be like, you're fucked. That's not something you should be excited about. I am so excited. As a person who has been severely underweight my whole life and that has been a comment my whole life, being able to gain so much muscle, and I look average, but because of where I started, the ability to gain this much muscle that my skin is like stretching. Oh my, sexy.
I have stretch marks too. You ain't the only bitch that got stretch marks.
Yeah, you have them on your titties. I need titty stretch marks. I'm working on those.
I got stretch marks from
everywhere.
I got stretch marks from burgers. You got them from burpees.
Yeah, I'm not burpees. I don't believe in cardio.
You sure don't.
I haven't done. When's the last time I did cardio?
Years? What's your issue with cardio?
I get winded.
That's the.
Yeah, no, it's not for me. No, I don't align with being out of breath.
Just like I don't want to be exhausted.
I only have one nostril.
That is true. You can't breathe.
Like it's really like I really have like breathing issues. It's not and like you can't. Here's the thing: when you are a mouth breather and you do cardio, it's like horrible.
You get a headache. Yeah,
it's horrible. Your mouth gets so dry. You get like cotton mouth. And you get like more exhausted when you are a mouth breather. So it's like really good to be a nose breather. I have a really hard time because I only have one nostril that is effective in air trafficking.
Air trafficking sounds crazy.
It sounds a little wild. But it's true. And so I don't love it. I get tired.
Okay.
I can lift a weight all day. Like when I leave the gym, I'm like, I could stay here for 100 more years. Are my muscles a little tired? Yeah, but I'm not tired. Yeah, I don't like cardio. I haven't done cardio in years. Don't plan on starting. It's just like not for me. But I don't have an issue with being skinny. I feel like that's the reason people do cardio, to lose weight. Well, that's not my issue.
And to get your stamina up.
I want to get, but that's fine. Yeah. I want to gain muscle. I want to gain weight, not lose it. Yeah, I can feel, I'm so scatterbrained.
So that means we're going to just go ahead and get straight into the point of the show that we like to call Hot Topics. Yeah. I was about to say, what's on your heart? That's later in the show. You can go first since you're just let's get some energy out of you right now. Let's just like get you going.
Yeah. But wait, Mars asked in the live chat, did you switch up your workout? You're looking swole. I did. I started a new workout split. Actually, it's not even the new workout split. I am no longer scared to go to the
gym. Sorry, go ahead.
It was fucking rock the boat. No, to the front of the gym.
Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat.
I was singing rock the boat, work the middle, work the middle, change.
Yeah, you do be up there now.
Yeah, I don't like really live in the back room as much. Like, guys, when I first went to the gym, so if you've ever been to Planet Fitness, they have like a back room, and I'm used to back rooms in my old stripper job. Very different, very different. So right. But the back room is just like cables and like some stuff, but it's like secluded.
It's core training, yeah.
Yeah, you don't really go near people. So I just stayed there. Like I literally wouldn't go nowhere for the first like month or two, but be in that back room. I know bitches hated me when they wanted those cables. Bitch, I'm not getting off of it. I'm here for an hour. I'm on this one thing. But now I've ventured off. I'm comfortable. I can use any machine. I'm good. So that's really helped because they're heavier weights. That's the only difference, honestly. Is that
you maxed out the back room already.
Yeah, so now I'm able to use the machines.
Only issue is that's where everybody be at.
What, up there in the front?
In the front.
Yeah, but there's so many, so I'm fine. I never have an issue. Because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cables up front for different things. So we're good.
Yeah, I guess.
Thank you for noticing, Mars. Mm-hmm. Anyway, the first thing I wanted to talk about was, do you remember what?
Go ahead.
What? Why did you do this?
Because I think I'm going to start like signaling to myself like when the topics start so that I'm not like, because when I edit, it takes me a while to find where I'm starting at because we talk a lot. So
yes,
this is just a signal for myself.
Got it. Okay, I watched a documentary, a deep dive, on the rise and fall of Fresh and Fit.
Oh my God.
Right.
You got no other topics?
No, that's not what we're talking about. It's segueing into a topic.
All right, nice.
People don't know who Fresh and Fit is. Is it just a misogynistic male red pill podcast? That's really all it is.
If you don't know what that is.
But they got demonetized and they're done. Like, they're done off YouTube. Like, they don't exist anymore.
Good.
It's a beautiful thing. But
won't he do it?
Do you remember when I got asked to be on the Canadian Fresh and Fit, guys?
Mm-hmm.
A long time ago. Not a long time ago. Maybe like a year. It was right before I moved here. Like
before you moved here, yeah.
I got asked to be on the Canadian version of Fresh and Fit.
Mm-hmm.
And the email was like, we want you to be on. We think it'd be really awesome. It's just like rapid fire topics. Like, we won't tell you what they are, but just know, like, we want to go back and forth. If you think my fucking dumb ass is not going to get on, what?
Like, look you up to see who you are.
But like, they led with, it is a Fresh and Fit style podcast.
They did put that in the email.
Why would you ever like lead with that, knowing like, or looking at me? You know what I mean? Because they hate women, they hate gays, they hate OF creators, they hate all of that stuff, right? And so as I was thinking like, oh my God, we're doing all of this, whatever. The best way to like grow your platform is to like collab with people, go on podcasts, go on YouTube channels, like do those things. We can't do that.
I refuse to.
I don't know how we could, like, it would have to be so niche, the like person we go on, or I mean, even if it's just me, like you're gonna be there obviously, so it's like I don't know how we would ever do that
to like on somebody else's show.
Yes,
like a Fresh and Fit type thing, or
anything,
just like anybody?
Because
no, we can go on other. I feel like we can go on other people's shows and like
it just like depends. Like,
I mean, obviously before they ask you like if you want to go, they'll know who you are. But it's just like my only thing is just like where we go has to be specific because I will sock the niggas.
I will.
Like I will tear the studio up.
But that's so like what they want.
That's the
right?
issue.
Like that was like what Fresh and Fit loved, is like when people would like throw shit and break shit. Like,
and I'll give you what you want,
right?
And I want to hurt you, so like that's fine.
That's the issue. Is like I will give you what you want. So it's like I don't know. I couldn't imagine. And like when I think of the people that exist or podcasts that exist or whatever, I'm like, I think I'd have such a hard time because like you got one time.
Like I don't have the stomach for lame shit no more.
Yeah,
like, it's a lot of lame ass dweeby shit that be going on, and I can't stomach it. Like you have one time to ask him something stupid, and I'm coming from behind the camera. Like
oh, I'm like reaching down to make it look like I'm tying my shoe, and I'm actually taking it off and chucking it across the table. Like I'm ruining the whole set. I'm ripping this shit apart. And now I'm deported. And it's just like, fuck. I don't know, because that is what we have to do at some point. We have to like.
But we can, but there's the only podcasts and shows that exist aren't like bullshit ass people. That's just what you see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you do your research on who people are before you go onto the show. And we're not gonna go on nobody's show that's just like
a loser, freak,
weirdo, fucking jerk or dweeb. Unless the purpose is to go on there and cause chaos for like clicks and shit like that.
Yeah, just
because people do that too. Like if the goal is to go on there and crash out, we can crash out to get people to watch it.
Yeah, you also gotta tell me like, what can I say? I will say things and I will offend you. Don't bring me on no LGBT podcast because I'll offend you.
I'm gonna be in the back like, hey, no, not here.
Yeah.
I gotta be the manager and the co-host.
You would totally like, because I just like say whatever, right? So it's like you totally have to. If they're asking me questions, you'd have to be like, next question.
You're gonna be, you ever watch interviews where people would just like look off the camera
to the
like,
PR? Can I answer this? Can I answer this? Yeah.
We answering this one or what you want me to do?
Yeah.
He said I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next question.
My PR manager bodyguard husband said no. Sorry. I don't know. Yeah, that would be.
We should go on. We try to go to like other like gay podcasts though.
Yeah.
Just for like representation purposes and like showing other people that you don't have to just be like a.
It would be just really hard for me. I don't want that to be like the topic because it's like I also know nothing. You know what I mean?
But I do. So like,
when you know stuff about gay community stuff. Yeah.
I know a lot about things.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know about me.
Yeah, I know. So I'll be there.
It's my world, honey. I'm supposed to only know about me.
Mars in the chat says Edmund as manager is literally just a mom.
Honestly, kind of accurate.
Yeah, because watch your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the way you would say something like that, though, you just scream it from the background. Someone says something to me, you're like, watch your fucking mouth.
Well, yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah. I think it'd be funny. I just think I'd be really nervous.
We should. It'll be okay. I think you'll be all right.
Are there even any? Yeah, I know about K-pop. Liana's right. If you ask me a good question about K-pop, don't ask me about gay stuff. Ask me about K-pop. Mm-hmm. I got lots of answers. Mm-hmm. Ask me about lap pull downs. I know so many things. Yeah. Don't ask me about the. I don't know what it's called. Stonewall.
I'm not going to ask you about Stonewall, but I'm going to ask you your smash and pass.
Oh, God, here we go.
Yeah.
So Edmund has smash and pass or smash or pass?
Smash or pass. Sorry.
Okay, I'm like,
I
can do both? A little violent relationship?
Yeah, last episode, he gave me a smash or pass list, and so I figured I would just return the favor to him, right? Mm-hmm. Let's see who did what you're interested in.
And we're going into smash or pass, and we'll do like a little animated thing for the clip. That felt unnecessary. Okay.
Number 1.
Yes.
Lawrence Fishburne.
I don't know who that. Wait, is he the guy with the weird eye?
No.
You know what I'm talking about? The big guy?
That's not Lawrence Fishburne.
Who's that?
Why don't you Google him? See what he looks like.
Who am I thinking of?
That's part of like the issue of this is that like I don't know
who anyone is.
Who
know am I thinking of?
And who you don't know.
Forrest Whitaker?
Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
Number 2, Forrest Whitaker.
Are the lights off?
Oh my fucking!
Is he gonna look me in the eye? Which eye? Wait, Wishburne?
Fishburne.
Fishburne.
Like
I put Washburn.
Burne.
Fishburne.
Yeah.
Oh. Low key, you'll kind of look like him when you're old. Whoa.
Maybe.
Young him looks a little crazy though. Why is he hotter older? He's hotter older than he is younger.
Boy. Smash or pass? We have a list.
I'm gonna pass.
Pass.
Sorry, pass.
Jesus fucking Christ. Hugh Jackman.
Wait. Wolverine?
Yeah.
Pass.
Pass?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Not enough of a tan, I don't think.
Tom Hanks.
I gotta keep Google up. I don't know what these people look like.
What the fuck how do you not know who these people are?
Tom Hanks?
Tom Hanks.
Is no, immediate pass. Pass away. I pass. Yeah, no. Whoa.
Prince.
No. I can't believe there's a world where people think he's hot. But to be honest, someone says that about me, so it's fine.
Prince was that nigga in the 80s.
Okay.
With the booty chaps.
Right.
He used to wear the big boots with the booty chaps out. I
think we should look at my dating history and then throw Prince in there.
I mean, okay. Shabuzi.
Oh wait, he was on the Beyonce album.
Mm-hmm. It's like
big smash.
Yeah.
Big smash.
Yeah.
Again and again.
I agree. Yeah.
Big smash.
Bono.
Bono. Bono? Who the fuck is Bono? This episode is sponsored by Google, because who the fuck is Bono?
Bro, I'm about to just do like 3 more, because you're not about to just keep fucking...
Oh my god! Who are these people? That man is Elton John. He looks like Elton John. Is that Elton John's brother?
Mars says, Edmund, what are these pics?
Okay, give me more. These are crazy.
Adam Levine.
Never. Stinky balls. Stinky balls. Stinky balls and cigarettes. He might not even smoke. Stinky balls and cigarettes. Him and MGK, same thing. Immediate pass.
Well, MGK was on the list. Enrique Iglesias.
Pass. Pass.
Okay.
Did you put anybody hot on the list?
Okay, Denzel Washington.
Oh, smash now, smash then.
Okay, I was about to say 90s Denzel.
Yeah, no, any Denzel. Smash them all.
Just every Denzel.
I'm like a Pokemon.
How is he not like
gotta
fucking...
smash them all.
Oh my god. Soulja Boy.
Okay, so here's the thing with that one. Hear me out. Have you seen his ween?
You have got to be serious.
No, I think I would do it. I think I'd do it.
You have got to be serious. There's no way he doesn't smell.
It'd be a shower sex. Yeah, no, I think I'd smash just to say I did. There's people who it would be just to say you did. I think I'd do it.
Holly says Idris Elba. Of course,
well,
smash.
Hello.
That's not even an option. I didn't put him on it. The purpose was to put like funny looking people on this list and then like a few hotties. I'm about to do like no fucking Idris Elba. Why would that's so automatic.
Yeah, we all have people that we would smash just to say we did.
I can't believe you don't know who Tom Hanks, Bono, or Hugh Jackman are.
Well, I knew who Hugh Jackman was. It's just a no for me.
I put Bill Cosby on here too, but I just figured maybe not. I feel like maybe not.
I don't think if Smash or Pass is my choice with him. I think right. Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was a Smash and Pass.
That was boring.
Well, I figured you would know who these people are and like it would be funny.
Why would I know who these people are?
Because everybody knows who these people are. I barely know who
anybody is.
Are we not doing Smash or Pass as a segment then? Because you don't know nobody.
Pick people that are hot, and I'll know them.
How would I know who you know when you don't know these people and everybody knows these people?
They're not hot. I only know hotties.
Next.
Or people who are like socially relevant, maybe. I don't know.
Next. Oh my God. I figured you would know who Enrique Iglesias is.
I know who Enrique Iglesias is. That was an immediate pass.
Mm-hmm.
I knew who he was.
You don't like Adam Levine?
No, I don't like his... There's actually nothing I like about him.
Fuck. All right.
No, I'm for real.
Adam, if you're watching this.
He's not watching this. And if he is, your music's not good. It starts with that.
Well, it's not the music.
But you know how I have that thing?
Yeah.
I don't like what he does. So he's not hot, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yucky.
Anyway.
Yeah, and I heard he's not a good person. Like, he's not a good guy to, like, the people he's with.
He's not? I don't know.
I mean, neither Soulja Boy, but you know what?
But
I've seen Soulja Boy's ween. I haven't seen Adam's.
So
Adam, you have the opportunity to change my mind. Drop the dick pic.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yes. What?
Hold on.
What?
Holly says you need to let us pick people and need to show a pic of them with the name.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I guess moving forward we can do that then.
Yeah.
The Discord.
Maybe, just go in the Discord and ask people like every now and then.
Yeah.
To put it, but like I gotta not look. Or like you gotta
Or should they just like DM put it in here?
Maybe. Yeah, they could always just do it right here.
Do it
like
in the live chat.
If we're doing Smash or Path, if they could just write people we're doing it, and we could just come up with a few.
Bro.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's a work in progress, girl. This is ghetto over here, and we trying shit on the fucking fly, just like you're gonna fly into this next topic, which is.
Make a chat without Nicholas. So we're not doing that again.
No, they mean like add me but not you, and then make one without me but it's with you. We can do that. That's a good option. Yeah.
I have trauma.
Bad trauma.
Okay. So, do you? Okay, I don't know how to start this topic. So, I feel like I'm less judgmental after I saw this on Twitter. So do you remember on Twitter when I saw that thing about like, oh, people don't want to date people who like pay with a Cash App card? Okay? Mm-hmm. Well, it elevated, or I don't know how to word that better.
It's evolved.
That.
Okay.
So people are saying that like a gift would be like someone wanted to take somebody out and they bought food with like, they went to the grocery store and bought food with like, I need to start this over. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
So they went on a date. Okay. These people went on a date.
Okay.
And they went to go to like a picnic. And the guy, he was buying stuff or whatever, but he ended up buying the stuff with food stamps. And she was like, she left the date. Right? First of all, you're such a piece of shit, girl. Like, you deserve the worst in life. I am like, bitch, he paid for food. Free food is free food. Mm-hmm. I would not be upset at all. Like, it's how I felt about somebody paying for a date with Cash App. Money is money. Mm-hmm. And you get it how you get it. Okay? Mm-hmm. You didn't have to fucking pay for it. You could have whipped your fucking wallet out if you didn't want to pay with food stamps.
Furthermore, everybody on food stamps ain't fucking, like, poor or anything like that. Like, some niggas just be freaking the system.
Well, I said, so people were talking about it in my DMs. You know what I said?
Why?
You're lucky there's no fucking food stamps in Canada. Canada doesn't have a food stamps. Bitch, I'd have boosted those. That's illegal. But
you'd have boosted the food stamps?
Yeah, I would have stole food stamps and sold them. What? Bitch, I was selling drugs. I was selling cat. I was selling everything I could back in the day.
What niggas sell food stamps now? I ain't.
Right. You're just lucky I couldn't get my hands on them.
Well, it's not like a stamp now. It's on a card, but still, yeah.
Is EBT the same thing?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't have that in Canada. But I was like, people are so superficial and sick because how the fuck do you know that people aren't going to like come up or like it's also just like normal. Like I feel like people can be on food stamps also in this economy. Like that's kind of like gonna be nice.
Yeah, I mean, you niggas really just got like negative opinions about people on government assistance, and that's just that's just very ghetto.
And like, there's just so many ups and downs that you go through in like being with someone.
Yeah,
like I've been way up and then beneath the ground financially. Yeah. Like you don't know what someone's gonna go through, and like you're gonna judge them off of that.
Did you eat whore?
Right. Did we sit on a blanket with the fucking basket and have a romantic time?
Did you eat whore?
People like that are so embarrassing. I mean, like, I guess. All right, sorry. I get like wanting. You can want to be with a rich guy if you want. Like that's your life.
That's fine.
But to like leave a date, like leave at least. Like you're a piece of shit.
What if he's a really good person? He's just like, you know, the niggas don't be understanding that, like, bro. Niggas that be on food stamps and shit like that, like people who like are like lower income and like need to use food stamps and shit like that, like a lot of that shit is just a cycle. Like they were born into poverty, and people who are born into poverty, newsflash, red alert, woo wee, woo woo. If you're born into poverty, you are more than likely to remain in poverty. It's a crazy fucking concept.
Yeah,
and so you know maybe that's just what that is. Like I don't know.
I just have a really hard time with
you
people.
You niggas hate poor people. That's all it is.
I have an issue with people who like judge how people feed their families. Like that really bothers me because it's like, okay, so maybe you don't want me to be on food stamps. You want me to what? Go like without? Like most people who are on food stamps still have a full-time job. They can't afford their living or like they can afford it. And they so qualify. Like I don't understand like people who have that mentality. Like I hope you go broke one day and then you get denied for food stamps.
Yeah. Let me tell you this right now. If I could get food stamps today, Jesus, I would be out there EBNTing it, my nigga, everywhere I go. Swipe me down. And I'm getting lamb chops and chicken strips with them, nigga.
Yeah. Yes.
Nigga, I told him I wanted to put my nieces and I guess you call my nieces and nephews. I wanted to put my nieces and nephews on my taxes so I can get my money back.
I just kept saying no.
On my taxes.
No.
I mean, I can't do it now because now I said it on a public place. But if I could have put them little bastards on my shit, that's an extra 5 rat Ks per kid.
No.
You better stop playing with me. No. Mara says I did DoorDash during COVID and had a family member look at me and said, "Get a real job." Are you niggas slow?
Yeah.
Getting a real job. And so his daughter was doing the exact same thing a year later. Oh, crazy. It's almost like niggas got to work to make money around this bitch.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's dumb.
Mm-hmm. I know people always tell me to get a real job. And I'm like, why are you pocket watching? Like, that's so weird.
Especially since, like, real jobs don't always pay the bills any motherfucking way.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That was, like, the issue that I had to talk to my mom about when I started OnlyFans was, like, she just kept being like, I just wish you would have gotten a real job, gone to school, like, did whatever. And I was like, so I can what? Like, struggle like everybody else that I know who went to school? And, like...
Getting a degree, it does not guarantee you shit. Nothing
Guarantees
guarantees you a job
nowadays. But it's not even about that. It's about like fitting in with society and doing what society
and tradition.
Doing, what people are telling
you, and that shit is fucking dumb. That's why all you niggas is broke now. Any motherfucker.
If I have the opportunity,
and I'm broke too, but at least I'm smart enough to know why I'm broke, nigga. What'd you say?
Yeah, like, but if I have the opportunity to like make me more money, like, why would I not do that if I'm comfortable with it? I'm more comfortable doing OnlyFans than I am going to work.
Yeah, having a job fucking sucks, bro. I want to quit my job so bad.
Everybody subscribe to Edmonds OF.
Please do.
Getting a degree gets you in debt. Literally, people are in debt for the rest of their lives for getting a degree.
Yeah, that too.
But again,
because college is not fucking cheap.
Like, do it if you feel inclined. Like, I think... If you want to go to school, go to school. You want to sell cat on the street, sell cat on the street. You want to sell cat on the internet, sell it on the internet. You want to boost food stamps, boost food stamps. Do whatever you want to make money.
People get their money is how they get their money, bro. That's the end.
Everyone's trying to survive and feed their kids.
Nothing else. What the fuck are we talking about?
If you got a problem if you got a problem with me doing OF, pay me the amount of money I make on there, and then I'll stop. Promise. Promise. I said that to my mom. Literally, I was like, all right, so give me money and I won't do it. But, and then also I was like, oh, you don't support it? Then I won't buy anything for you with that money. She's fine with it. Yeah. She just always tells me now, I wish I won the lottery so you didn't have to do it anymore. And I was like, it's not even that I don't have to do it. Like, I could go to work.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, just like people didn't want Tabitha Brown to sell her products in Target anymore. Hey-yo. Good transition. Yeah, I have different thoughts
about this than I did when I first initially heard it. Because I got more information now.
Yeah. So, for those of you who don't know, Tabitha Brown, Auntie Tab, she got into a little bit of hot water recently because during the slew of DEI companies are stopping their DEI programs or stopping like diversity hires and shit like that. And Target was one of them. Target is also the store where Miss Tabitha Brown sells her, cookbooks? What was it? Her spices. And so people were telling her, hey, you should pull your shit out of there because they don't like black people.
Like contracts don't exist.
And like contracts don't fucking exist. And she basically came out with a video basically saying like, this is how I make my money, and like, we can't just detach from shit like that. There's contracts, blah, 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 woo, woo. And people were just basically like, it's bigger than your money. It's more about your money. It's about making a statement and standing on business. I have a lot of thoughts, but what were you about to say?
My issue with like people who say that is like, you wouldn't quit your job. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, how many people continued to work at Starbucks during the, what is that called? Boycott?
Yeah.
How many people continue to work at Walmart, continue to work at all these places? Mm-hmm. Like, show me your resignation letter. Mm-hmm. That it's so easy to write that on the internet. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then also just like, she has contracts. Like, she can't just like pull her stock. She can't just pull her shit. And like, random question. Why is there... I understand people's sentiment of like boycott these people who are like these companies, right? Mm-hmm. But like, it's interesting how it's like people pick one. Do you know what I mean? Like, people just picked Starbucks for Gaza. People just picked Starbucks. There was plenty of other businesses who did the same thing.
But Starbucks was the one that was the main.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, even the DEI thing, like, there's a plethora of
hundreds of companies
that pulled their DEI stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, like, those people are commenting it on Facebook. You didn't delete your Facebook and your Instagram. You're commenting it on an Instagram post.
Yeah.
So like, you didn't delete your Instagram. Mm-hmm. You boycott. Mm-hmm. You want to boycott so bad. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. That's like.
Yeah, that's a point that, or a part of a second point that I wanted to make. But to talk about the Tabitha thing. My first initial idea was because people were like, when she was saying about, she can't pull out and shit like that. Motherfuckers was like, well, you should pull it out or like put it in different places. Like a bunch of people was commenting on her shit talking about something like, don't you like a website you can sell shit from? Like, or you can make a website and just sell your products from there. And she was just like, well, I mean, there's like distribution things and there's like marketing things and there's like supply chain things that just
and
make
she's like
that
a business. She doesn't make
hard.
like that choice. She has a team to help facilitate all of those like funds where they're allocated in
that
distribution.
Too. Yeah. But the thing that really like killed me the most about that is that I don't think niggas really fully understand like the purpose of people getting into these big market stores, right? Mm-hmm. Like the main point of like somebody trying to put their shit in like a Walmart or a Target or a Meyer or whatever the fuck it is because that is a big name store that people go to, and there's a strong level of convenience in being in those marketplaces, like being on Amazon or being, you know what I'm saying? Because it's easily accessible to the majority of people because it's a large company that have made it really easy for you niggas to press 2 buttons and buy something to show up to your door in fucking 5 days. As opposed to if she was to be doing everything herself through a website, I mean, she has to get the products made.
It'd be more expensive.
It'll be more expensive. She has to get it shipped. She has to get the packaging made. She has to get, it's a lot of shit that when people make like products and shit, it's not like somebody is just like, well, some people do. They make the products and then give them to the stores to put up. Some people like have a whole, some stores even like offer like, we'll do some packaging and we have third party people that we work with in order to get these products made and put to our stores, and people we've been working with for the past fucking 20-30 years. So it's a lot of shit that motherfuckers don't know about. They just think that you should be doing some shit a certain way. But to go back to this convenience thing, my whole shit is if Tabitha was to move her shit from the stores to a website and do everything how you want her to do, would you niggas still continue to buy that product, or would the elimination of convenience make you niggas go buy something else?
I think that's exactly what it would be, though. It would be that.
Because the second her shit get off the store, the stores, you niggas is gonna go to the next thing that's sitting on the shelf.
Because say her product was $12 to buy at Target. To go and then buy it online, you're now gonna end up paying like $20 or more. You know what I mean? So it's like you're not gonna do that just to support. I think people also should understand that even if the business sucks, like the corporation sucks, there is something super important about having a black business in there.
Absolutely.
Creating spaces for more black businesses to be in these places does help diversity. I know they're removing diversity inclusion through their jobs, but like they're also, by including them in stores, is helping black businesses, And like, if you really feel that way, okay, Sam, you really feel that way, you're like, damn, she needs to pull out whatever, we'll support you another way. You could support her by buying those things. Yes, it's still going to support Target, but you are going to support her. Find all the black businesses. I guarantee you on Google, somebody makes documents of all the black businesses in Target. Go only shop those. You want to really stick it to fucking white people? Only buy the black businesses in Target.
And that's what a bunch of people, like a bunch of black creators were saying on like TikTok and Instagram and shit. It's like, okay, like go in there and just clear out all the black shit, because eventually the store is gonna kick the shit out any fucking way. So let's just help these companies, businesses, like get a little bit more money before they're gone.
At the end of the day, they're worried about their dollar, right? They're worried about where they can 100%. Spend the money. So if those companies, say Target, sees that, all these black businesses are selling out, we need more stock, we need to do these things. Yes, you are still going to be helping Target. At the end of the day, we do not have a minority-owned store as big as Target, as big as Amazon, as big as like Walmart. There isn't that. So the way to help is vote with your dollar. Only buy those products. That's like the best way to support black businesses.
Absolutely. And I know that there's like a niche group of people, a group of black people who have the sentiment, which I also share, which is that like black capitalism isn't the end all be all to just like help niggas in general. I for sure agree with that. But just like you said, access, regardless of how you think about it, in this country, money is access. So if you don't have money, that's access that you're not getting to certain healthcare. That's access you're not getting to certain resources for schools, like books and shit like that. There's like scholarships niggas can make, like all type of shit that if we as black people had more money, we can do shit with. So it's just like, I don't agree with just like pushing her out of like just being like, get the shit out of the fucking store. Because
collapse the black business to like support
black
people?
For what? Because Target's still going to be up whether or not you like the shit or
They're
not.
They're going to replace her with someone else and people are going to buy it. You're going to buy it regardless of what your race is.
But this whole thing gets me into another like idea, which is like how how important is it for you niggas to really understand like the realistic options that we have to make change? Yeah. Or are you niggas just like, you like just barking on the internet, telling motherfuckers what to do, which is exactly what the fuck that is.
Because if people really use their thinking brains,
then you would understand that the shit ain't just cut. Bro, I was on Instagram the other day and it was this nigga that put a post up about Meta and TikTok and all that shit after the TikTok ban was done, and motherfuckers started looking at TikTok crazy because it's like, bitch, what the fuck is going on over there? And just how like the government is kind of just over all these social media apps now, like just a part of all this shit. And motherfuckers are saying like, yeah, we got to get off of Meta and we got to just start going to other places. We got to go to Blue Sky. Like, we got to just get the fuck up out of here because this is some bullshit, or just go offline just completely. And this dude had put a post up like, yeah, like I understand like y'all frustration with how shit look right now, but like to leave Instagram, to leave Facebook right now is a fucking crazy idea.
Yeah.
And niggas was in his comments like, that's fucking stupid. Like, why would you use the master's tools to beat them in the game, blah, blah, blah. And he said, which I agree, is that nigga, these platforms are humongous. What's the numbers I got wrote down? Yeah, niggas talking about going to Blue Sky, right? They got 28 million users total on Blue Sky. Meta as a whole, this is Facebook, Threads, motherfucking WhatsApp, all this shit put together. These niggas have 3 billion active users monthly. Why would I not try to spread some sort of, even if I got to do it covertly and like use dog whistles and like try to be secretive and creative about how I say certain words to like convey certain messages? Why would I not try to push that on these apps that's getting taken over by these super right wing like people and making everybody think this crazy bullshit?
Well, unfortunately, bowing out does not make change. It makes them win. Like, that's kind of how it works. Like, you have to infiltrate their, I don't want to say the word whiteness, but do you know what I mean? You have to infiltrate their business. You have to infiltrate their thing. You have to.
If there's no messages telling people that it's crazy to believe that Mexicans are the reason why you lost your job, if you take that off of that platform, nobody's going to see it, dumbass.
You only know what you see. And like, yeah, I agree. I think it's like boycotting is all fun and games when it's like, how do I say? In support of someone I can understand. Like, I understood the Starbucks thing. It was like, no, fuck you, because your morals are a little fucked up. But there's so many other coffee chains. There's so many other things. There's like whatever. When it comes to like these social media monopolies that exist now, like, to leave the platform is not winning. If you feel like you need to do that for your mental health, live your fucking life. If you feel like you're making a stand by doing
breaks
that,
off of line, yeah,
like live your life. If you want to leave social media, I think that's a great idea for you. But like, if you're trying to spread a message, if you're trying to make a stand and make a message, it's better to be heard, like, than to not be heard at all.
If you trying to spread a message, you
gotta open your fucking mouth.
So boom, here you go. Right, you want motherfuckers to leave off of Instagram or the internet, period. Okay, you want them to leave off of that because you want them to have offline communities. Okay, in order for motherfuckers to understand the importance of having an offline community, you have to share that information with them. In today's day and age, in order to share information, you have to be on somebody's feed. How are you going to be on somebody's feed if you offline, dumbass?
Well, and even, okay, I can understand when people are like, oh, we need to go to Blue Sky, we need to go to all these other apps, we need to go to Red Note. How are you going to tell them? You can't delete the app and just think we're all going to be like, you know what? I just came up with an idea. I need to go to Blue Sky.
You niggas didn't know Blue Sky existed until somebody tweeted about it.
Even Red Note, like, how did everybody go to Red Note? Because it was viral on TikTok to go to Red Note.
You didn't know Red Note existed until somebody made a
TikTok
about it.
Yeah. You gotta
like, quit fucking, don't piss me off.
Yeah, I think you gotta be a little more smart. People need to use their thinking brains more.
Anyway, go ahead.
I'm gonna piggyback off of that.
Okay.
Because you said black businesses. Well, speaking of black businesses, these white people. Donald Ray Lance and Gene Whitefeather. I don't know. My writing's really.
If he's white, just say Whitefeather. Who cares?
Yeah. They adopted 5 black kids.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, there was a wellness check that was done.
Here we go.
Right. Something was a little spooky going on at that house.
Can I play a little bit?
Play.
So Jeopardy. For $500, yes. Steve, they did like slave reenactments.
No.
Fuck. Okay. $200, Steve.
Wait, slave reenactment, or they treated them like slaves?
Like they treated them like slaves.
Oh, yes.
Well, $500 for me, my nigga. Let's go.
So 2 of the 5 kids were found in a barn. The kids were made to sleep in a barn on the ground. There's no bed. They're literally sleeping on the floor, the concrete ground. They're sleeping on the cement. Okay?
Yeah.
There was no exit to the barn. They couldn't leave. No access to food, no access to water, no access to bathrooms, no access to any air, nothing. Like they were literally in the barns. Okay? They were forced to I lost it. They were forced to work in fields. Right.
Of course.
These kids. And when they were found with open sores everywhere.
Yeah, just like a slave, yeah.
Yes. So those people are now
were they picking cotton?
I don't know about that one. But they've been indicted. So charges of human rights violations. Actually fucking insane. This is going on right now.
It's not insane at all.
Like right now. It reminds me of Bella Porch. Either. Bella Porch's adopted parents, well, mom was Filipino, but dad was white. And he was abusive and only adopted his Filipino kids to make them work in the fields. Bella Porch had to, in the morning before school, go and clean up animal shit. They lived on a massive farm. Clean up animal shit. She would smell like shit, and they would make her go to school like that. And she wasn't allowed to sit on furniture. They only called her bitch. She didn't have a name.
She went to the army because she felt safer there getting shot at.
Bella Porch went to the army and enlisted in the army, and while everybody was crying about missing their parents, she was happy because she felt like this was the first time she had a sleepover with friends. Her adopted dad said, if you or don't come back when she was leaving, and she was like, okay.
Yeah, niggas really just be abusing the shit out of these motherfucking adopted these kids in these fucking foster care systems and shit. It's actually really fucking sick. Remember a few years ago? Do y'all remember in the chat too? That lot when you was on stream that one time, that fucking pageant that they had the foster care kids do.
We never doubled back to that.
They had to walk up and down and then like show off that come and adopt me.
Yes. That was fucked up.
And it was a room full of grown ass people that recorded this shit and put it out. You niggas are sick.
It's actually insane.
You some sick niggas.
It's actually insane. When you think about the foster care system and kids who would become adopted and things, and then it's people want to adopt. I'm so grateful my mom did not adopt because our family we weren't fit to adopt a kid. Because somebody was going to come into this family and there was a lot of shit going on. Right? And people don't understand that when you adopt, you're not, how do I say? People want to adopt obviously to help, but a lot of people can't have kids or they want to adopt so they don't have to birth their own kid and all that stuff. Well, there's already a kid who needs a home. You don't just get to adopt a kid and assume you're going to have this perfect experience. These kids are traumatized most of the time. I mean, they're in foster care.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're getting them older, obviously, when they're babies, generally they don't.
But even
really
like
know.
older kids in the foster care system are a little bit more like rugged and jaded because
the older they are,
the older they are, the worse they come out. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like there's so much that comes with it. And it's like absolutely fucking blows my mind that you would go through the whole adoption situation just to have kids to abuse, just to have kids to treat like slaves. What the fuck?
Like, that's why I feel like in the foster care system, there needs to be like there needs to be like a social worker attached to these kids that regularly checks on these kids, like at least like 3 or 4 times a month. Because what the fuck you mean you had these kids in a fucking barn?
Sleeping on the ground.
No
showers.
Like
one of the notes they made was that they smelled really bad. Like the fact that was a note that was made like by the people who found them. How long before had they not bathed? You know what I mean? Well, there was no access to bathroom. They were just using the bathroom where they slept.
How did they get? Did you see how they got caught?
It was a wellness check. Somebody was like, "Hey."
Somebody was like, "I ain't seen no fucking kids come out that house in really 3 fucking weeks, nigga."
Yeah, isn't that fucked up? I just feel like if I was a policeman, I'm never gonna be. Don't worry. And I found that out that was happening in my town. I'm letting people go over there and beat their ass.
The easiest way, because cops have shitty fucking public relations. The best way for you as a cop to get good public relations or get the public opinion of y'all up again, start shooting these niggas.
I know.
Y'all shoot unarmed people all the time and keep your job. Shoot a nigga that deserve it at least, goddamn. Right. I'm pointing at you. Fuck. Shoot a nigga. Shoot niggas that deserve to get popped on. If I was a police officer and I came and I saw them kids in that barn, I can't say I wouldn't have put a hot one in one of them niggas' thigh meats. Just at least in the thigh muscle. Yeah. You feel me?
I know, and because it's just like it's not like they ever need a reason to shoot somebody. I mean, they need one, but they don't use one. Like,
but they never do. They come
so
up.
It's like
they shoot niggas and come up with it. I'll pop this nigga one good time and then put a knife in his hand. He had a knife. He was coming at me.
Right? Why don't we plant drugs on white people?
The kids is in the barn right now. You said what?
Why don't we plant drugs on white people? You know what I mean? Why don't they plant
Yeah, I guess yeah.
Why don't we do that?
I don't know. That's
reparations.
No,
that feels right.
No, that's
actually I think we should do that. Are there any cops listening?
No.
What do you mean no?
Because that's just the same thing, but just towards white people.
Yes.
What I'm saying is if you're going
to welcome to the family.
Oh my God. What I'm saying, no, my fucking God, I don't want to keep doing this. Yeah, no.
The only way to make white people feel or understand isn't to remove the problem from people of color, is to give them the same treatment.
Honey, that's just, oh my God.
What? I feel like I'm not wrong, because if you just remove the problem, there is always going to be this feeling, this stigma that like it ended, slavery ended, this ended. Well, they don't do it anymore, so why are you complaining? And there's always going to be this like systemic.
So the only situation way to end corrupt cops is for more white people to get shit done to them.
No, not end corrupt cops. Just make people
just make it more fair.
Yeah,
just across the board. Just
yes,
everybody gets.
Yes,
everybody goes to jail illegally.
Yeah, like stop it. Obviously, like
everybody
stop it. But I think like real impact will be to do it to them.
What's your next topic?
I feel like I'm not wrong. I'm not.
That's so crazy. Go ahead.
Thank you, Liana. Thank you, Liana. Right. No, but for real, I'm so serious. I'm not even just talking shit. Like when you just like remove a problem, but it's never impacted someone or never affected them, they still look at that and they don't think that like that's a big deal. So you have to show them it's a big deal. Yeah, it fucking sucks to get racially profiled. I should be like, you're white. Lock you up, bitch. But pistol whip you. Okay? No, that's bad. I mean it though. But like, I genuinely feel like, you know what I would do? I would be the bosom, the bows of like that. You know how she like goes into every business, she just hires black people and then she leaves?
You should be the police chief and then just hire all black people. Just fire all the white cops and get all black cops.
Yeah, let's flip the fucking switch. Flip it.
Let's start doing some
I'm planting drugs on.
Let's start doing some changes.
Only white people.
Talking about DEI. What about DIE? White man.
Yeah. Yes. Am I wrong though? Yes, and then you got it exactly, Leon in the live chat, and you got to make it their problem too to make them see how bad.
But that's
it
what
is.
I said to you. You said no. I said you stop corrupt cops by just having them be corrupt towards white people.
No, it's bigger than that. We're not stopping corrupt.
You don't want corrupt cops to stop? Like you want cops that just...
Yes, obviously I do, but that's never gonna happen. So let's flip the switch. We need to start doing it to them too.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, they don't want to see themselves as the problem. Okay, so you know what? Now you're a fucking problem. Get in the back of the car.
You want to hear something? This is not even related at all, but you want to know the opinion I heard that I agree with? I was listening to this podcast before.
I almost just said the craziest thing ever.
No, I want you to say it.
I'm not going to say it in the mic.
Why don't you put it on text because I can't read lips. You know that.
Oh yeah. This is bad.
It was really bad.
It's pretty bad.
How bad? Like scale of 1 to 5. How bad is
10.
it? 10. Oh, you really went there. That you took it all the way there, huh? Okay. Nah, see, that's the line, bro. That's the fucking line.
I'll never say. You will never know what I said. You'll never know what I said. You'll never know.
It wasn't about black. Wasn't about black people.
It wasn't about black people. Don't worry. It wasn't. It wasn't.
That was crazy as fuck.
You want to make an impact? I got a way. Tell me, because the country would be in uproar. Would the country not be in uproar? The whole country would be in shambles if that happened one time. I'm not fucking wrong.
So
just know it was a thing that is done to black people needs to be done to somebody white. Anyway, moving on.
I'd have said it. To this dude once said, if you want to stop gun violence in America, people got to start shooting people's dogs.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Specifically, white people's dogs. If you just start shooting poodles out of nowhere, just start walking down Dobermans, nigga. Like, nigga, what? Nigga walking up the block with.
I'm sick. Scoop just woke up. Scoop was sleeping. Scoop just woke up. He said, "No, hold on, bitch. Was I dreaming? Tell me I was dreaming."
He said, "Now hold up." Anyway, what's your next? Go ahead.
Okay. This has nothing to do with anything we've ever talked about.
Okay.
Do you know who Brian Johnson is?
No.
Okay, he's that billionaire who's like obsessed with like reverse aging. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, the old white guy.
He's not old. I saw a video of him. So for people who don't know, this guy, he's a billionaire.
How old is he?
He is did I have what he does here? Can you let me go?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot
Hello?
you can't walk and chew gum at the same time. You could have hit me with a tree, baby, and it's still hit me with a tree. Hit me with a car, and it's still I said what I said. Oh my god, did I not write down what he does? Oh my god. Like his exercises?
No, I thought I wrote down what his job was. Anyway, he's a billionaire. So
it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, he's obsessed with being young and reverse aging.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I see a video of him and I'm like, oh my god, like he must be like 60 something, 70 something, and like just looks young, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen him?
Mm-hmm.
He's 47.
47?
He looks 47. He looks older.
That nigga look like he in his 50s.
He looks 50s. Like he looks older than.
I mean, he is white. You know, white people age like cheese, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. He looks.
Them niggas age like kale.
But like my mom is 63.
But she also doesn't do reverse aging treatments like he does.
I know, but he looks her age.
He does look her age.
Not that I'm saying my mom's old, but
that's what you were saying. That's crazy.
Kind of how it sounded.
That's crazy. I ain't look. Hey.
She would never be in here this long, so don't worry about it. No, I'm saying that like she's in her 60s. He looks in his 60s,
yeah,
but like young for his age. But he's 47. Okay. He's on a strict vegan diet. He does constant medical interventions.
Yeah.
He's obsessed with reverse aging and biological health.
Mm-hmm.
And he spends over $2 million a year. You're not getting your bang for your buck. No, maybe on the inside.
Dumb niggas is emptying your pockets. In the inside, maybe fine, but that nigga still organs, looks crazy.
Because he talks about that, like his insides. He has like the DNA. He injected himself with his son's DNA. Live chat is saying.
I would believe it.
Yeah, but billionaires do anything.
Yeah,
but like, yeah, he is so obsessed with that, and I believe that his organs and his maybe muscles are like young, but shell ain't. Yeah, you look
nigga, you a 64 Impala with a 2024 fucking Hemi in that bitch. Like,
yeah, I genuinely was like, all right, I'm about to find out that he is like 65 plus, and they were like, he's 47. I was like, oh, you look older
as hell.
I was shocked. His
skin sags.
He kind of looks like Caitlyn Jenner. I'm sorry, I gotta say something. I'm not being transphobic. I'm just Caitlyn Jenner phobic. I love.
Here we go.
Somebody made. No, I don't give a fuck.
Here we go.
Fuck Caitlyn Jenner.
No, I was about to say it.
Yeah.
No, say it.
Yeah. So everybody knows Caitlyn Jenner is like super pro Trump, right?
Yep.
And now like. I didn't even want to talk about these things. Trump made the thing so that like you are the gender you were assigned at birth, and people start tweeting like, "Ha ha ha! Kendall and Kylie got their dad back, got Bruce back. Ha ha ha! Bitch, I mean, I can call you sir now. I can call you Bruce now.
Father's in the home.
Like
father's in the home.
Ha 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 ha! HA all caps. You fucking loser." So does he have to transition back to Bruce? Here's the thing. She's probably rich enough that she doesn't have to do that because this isn't going to impact rich people.
This is about poor transgender people.
Yeah. But I fucking love that the internet is on Caitlyn's ass about it. You fucking goofy bitch. You goofy fucking goober. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, fuck you, Miss Nigga. Anyway.
I loved that.
Mr. Ma'am.
Brucey.
Mrs. Sir.
Bruiser.
Damn, that was trying to kind of transphobic. I probably shouldn't have said none of that shit.
I'm of the belief that you can say anything to someone you don't like because I'd never say it to someone I do like.
Yeah.
I would never be mean and say something mean.
Leon in the chat says, screenshot that. Liana in the chat says that Bruce Jenner is the C word. I can't. It's the raccoon of the trans community.
But like subtract the ra.
Raccoon without the ra.
That's awesome.
I agree.
Yeah. She sucks. She's the worst.
Bruce Jenner.
Yeah.
Is a tune.
Tune? What's that mean?
A tune.
What?
Not a
Why the T? Got it. No, I'm there now. Yep.
Like it fucks up the joke when I gotta explain it to you.
It's usually what happens. That happens often. No, I got it. We're there now.
We're set a whole day later.
Shut the fuck up, guys. You guys are so annoying. I hate you all.
Yeah. You got to be more situationally aware.
I've never had that.
Yeah, neither did this person I'm going to tell you guys about. I want to share a story with you all. A fun little, quick little story about how, or I want the lesson for you to be that situational awareness is of the utmost importance, and that at all times you should be keenly aware of where you are and who you are with. Why do I say that? I want to say between 2017 to 18, my parents had their, I believe, 30th anniversary party. What?
No.
30th anniversary party? You wasn't at this party.
Oh, okay, never mind.
The fuck are you?
I thought that's the one that we went to.
The 30th?
Yeah.
Then maybe it was a different one. Whatever. My parents had an anniversary party. For this anniversary party, my father told me that if I would like, I could set up a photo booth to take pictures of people who come into the attendance of the event. Which I did so. And he told me I can charge people. So I did $5 per shot or per picture. So if you wanted a picture, it's $5. If you had a friend, it would be $10. I wasn't running no fucking deals. I didn't really give a fuck. Bitch, give me $5 and shut the fuck up talking to me. So I'm here at this event and I'm taking pictures. There is a man that comes up. Well, let me back up a little bit. This is my parents' anniversary party. So in attendance is all of my aunts, my cousins, all shit like that. But in my city that I grew up in, now I was trying to say like these people are just, my parents are fucking like, you know.
They are staples on the block.
In the community, they are very important people. So not only was my family there, but just like the neighborhood that I grew up with, it was kind of like a block party, honestly. Like people that I grew up with that I ain't seen in years, like their parents, it's just
any event that I've gone to in that town.
Yeah.
Has just been, you've been like, grew up there, been to this house, this lady took care of me, this is this, we had this, we did this.
And imagine all of those people.
Even when I went to the doctor in that town, they were doing stuff because they were like, oh, you're Mister's husband.
Exactly. Well, they call me Mister in my hood, so whatever. Anyway,
nobody knows his name is Edmund. They call him Mister.
Yeah. So imagine all those people, but just stuffed into this building.
Yeah.
So let's go forward a little bit. I'm here taking the picture. There's a man here. There's a man there. Are you done?
Are we going backwards or forwards?
There's a man there, and he's with this lady. Nice lady. Well, or so I thought at least.
Ooh.
The two of them come up. They say, hey, how much is a picture? I said, it's $5 per picture. He said, okay, cool. So how I would do it was I had a printer on staff, and then I had my camera wired up to my laptop. So I would take as many pictures as people want. You come up, you pick which ones you want. I'll print them out and bring them to you because I can just see who's on the photo, and I'll just bring it to you once I print the shit the fuck out.
Such an easy little side hustle.
Easy fucking money. I made like $100 that night.
Boom.
But it made shut the fuck up. And so
boom.
Shut up. And so, this man comes up with his girl. He took a picture by himself. He took a picture with her. She took a picture by herself. He took a whole bunch of pictures. Whatever. When they came back, the man chose 2 photographs. 2. I said, okay, cool. You go sit down. I'll bring them to you. I printed them out. I walk over to him. I say, yo, that's $10. He gave me a $20 bill. I said, okay, I'll come back with your change. I come back with the $10. He goes, where's my other picture at? I say, sir, you had 2 photos that you asked for, which is why I'm bringing you back your $10 because it's $5 per photo. He doesn't like that I said that. He says, no, I wanted 3 pictures for $10. I said, sir, that's not how this works, honey.
Well, then you owe me a $5.
What that was. You have to give me $5 more for that. And so he's talking. And after a certain point, I just went, yeah, I'm done speaking to you. I'm going to go and I'm going to walk away. I walk away. This man trails behind me. This is where he fucks up. So he walks up to me and he's upset. I want my other fucking picture. Nigga, you should have gave me my shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? I say, nigga, you better get the fuck out of my face right now this second.
He did, just different.
Because if you do not, no, he got out the, he was, I'm going to tell the story. I'm cussing him out. We going back and forth. We having a whole argument. I said, nigga, it's $5 per picture. You're not getting no deals.
Out a fucking calculator?
I said, nigga, are you fucking retarded? You had to stop fucking talking to me, bro. And I'm taking pictures of other people because now my cousins is in front of me. I'm taking pictures with them. Now, unbeknownst to me, I'm arguing with this man. The entire room is paying attention to what's happening. So much so that there's this man, and I'm gonna shout him out, my homeboy Alec. His dad and my dad went to the same school. They grew up in the same neighborhood together. Me and Alec went to the same school. Alec is about, man, I'm gonna say like 5, 6, but he played basketball from the time we was fucking 6 years old to, I think he got a scholarship to whatever fucking college he went to because he's just this big, swole, cocky, big nigga, right? That nigga, Alec, is standing behind the nigga that I'm arguing with.
He played basketball and he was that short?
Sorry, football.
Oh, I was like...
I don't know why I said basketball. Alec is behind this nigga. But I'm not really paying too much attention because I'm talking to this nigga. Because in my eyes, I go, if this nigga say one more thing to me, I'm about to just sock this bitch.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe it was my tone that made the guy realize what's going on, or he just snapped out of whatever drunk bullshit he was on and he looked around the room and put two and two the fuck together, but he immediately calmed the fuck down and walked the fuck off and sat down and took his 2 fucking pictures.
Yeah.
Okay? On top of the fact that I kept his $10 in my pocket, bitch. That's my motherfucking tax for you pissing me off.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Now you got nothing.
So now you got $10, two
now
pictures.
It's $10 a picture.
A bit, huh? Okay.
Don't piss me off.
And so he walks off. My sister walks up to me. What was that about? I'm gonna get this nigga, blah, blah, blah. He fucking talking about the pictures, woo, woo, woo. Like, no fucking, blah, blah, blah. And other cousins coming up asking what the fuck's going on. I'm telling them the same thing. Alec walks over. He says, he even asked what the fuck was going on. He comes to me. He said, hey, I just want you to know that nigga had 3 more seconds and I was about to spin this nigga like a dreidel.
Mm-hmm.
And so, always and forever,
yes,
make sure you know where you at, who you with, and how to behave. Because unbeknownst to you, you might be a half millisecond away from losing your motherfucking jaw.
Yeah. Like literally, it would have just taken one more thing, and he would have just wouldn't even known what was coming.
Like, bro, and this is just like people. That was just him. Like Mike was there.
Could you
Josh
imagine
was
if this guy
there.
like, tried to like steal off on you? Could you imagine the chaos that would ensue?
And get this.
You'd have been stomped
and
out.
get this. I told Zoe what the fuck's going on, and I'm pointing at the nigga because he ain't about to come over here and say shit to me.
Yeah,
bitch. At this,
you're in the wrong location to say to do anything.
Again, this is my parents' anniversary party. Right beneath them is their kid. I'm royalty in this room, nigga. You're not about to even look at me crazy.
Yeah.
And so I'm telling my sister what the fuck is going on. I'm gonna point the nigga out. I'm pointing directly at the nigga. My sister tells me that's real crazy. He came at you sideways like that because Pops just got some niggas from the hood off his bumper the other day.
Like,
Pops just saved his life the other day. So I don't even know. But I think, to his credit, you know, I don't be nowhere.
Yeah,
I don't be out. He probably didn't know who the fuck I was. It's been many times I've been out with my parents, and it's like, damn, I didn't know you had 3 kids. Because I just be low key and I keep to myself. Like, I'm not in the bullshit. But just like, everybody else in this room is on that shit. Mm-hmm. And you chose the wrong nigga to try to
actually the wrong one.
The worst possible person you could talk to.
The amount,
you would have been better off talking to my parents crazy like that.
Yeah, the amount of people that I hear say, don't fuck with my mister, don't fuck with my nephew, don't fuck with my baby, don't fuck with, like, I don't play about my mister. How many people have I heard say that? Literally so many.
Nigga,
I don't play about my
it's
mister.
many a felony in this room, girl.
Like,
you could be the next one.
Yeah. A felony ain't shit to this family. Please.
Hey, amen.
Like,
me and my sister and my brother are the only ones that went to college, nigga. What that tell you?
How many people in that room do you even think like haven't?
Well, they also cracked together back in the day. So probably some of the aunties, because men went outside to sell the crack. My mama and them just bagged it up and shit. But it's like,
your mom just got shot in the back seat. That was it.
She didn't. Stop telling us. Next topic.
Okay, I just really got to pee, and then I'm gonna save this one for next week. But because I have multiple what's on your hearts.
Oh, okay. You want to go pee first, or do you want to?
I cannot
continue. Unless you go pee.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Only one of them though. I'm gonna be like, you're an idiot. That's it.
Oh, what's on your heart?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll be right back. Do you have any more topics, or did you have the?
Well,
I have a hot take.
Oh, sorry. No, you can go. Yeah. I'm just gonna save that one for next week.
Oh, okay. Well, what's the? I don't know
what's on your hearts? No, you can.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna share this last thing, and then we're gonna get into the what's on your hearts. I have a hot take.
Okay.
Now I want y'all to ride with me for a second, because it's gonna sound a little crazy from the get go. But just ride this wave with me, okay?
Ride wave.
Okay. Edmund's hot take.
Oh, okay.
There are transgender people.
Oh God, here we go.
Who are transgender for attention.
Oh well, yes. I think that's like in everything. 100%. I think that's like in a lot of Okay. Right.
The people who are transgender, in my opinion, that are transgender for attention are this wave of transgender people that are detransitioning and all of a sudden just going real far right with their politics out of fucking nowhere.
Oh yes.
These motherfuckers who transitioned to women, detransitioned back to men, and all of a sudden we hate gay people and we think that drag brunches is bad for kids and we don't like transgender rights, nigga, but you used to be the wee hoe deep throat back in the day, and now you hate all the motherfuckers you used to walk the stroll with. Make that make sense to me. 2 and 2 ain't making 4 right now.
How many, there's like a lot of creators. It's creators who do it specifically too.
100%.
There's like a few that I can think of that are like that, who are super, super like right. And their whole thing was like almost like making a mockery of them being trans. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. Like those are the people that I think you're thinking of too. It's like the whole thing was like almost like a bit. Like when they were transitioned.
You transitioned like to be a fucking like bit. Clown.
Yeah, like
to be like a joke.
Yeah, and like to be problematic and to like assert their trans identity, but like in a way that was like dehumanizing trans people. I don't know how to word it better, but it's like they would use it in a way that made them the villain. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Like they were trans and they used it in a way to be a villain and to like give trans people a horrible perception.
And that shit is,
and they made sure that they still had that fucking beard. They did it every time. How many people are like that?
The beard,
like facial hair. Do you know what I mean? Like not a beard, but they like were stubbly.
I don't know what you're talking about. You gotta
yes,
get me
you know that girl. She's always like, "You didn't say my pronouns right." To the waiters.
Oh, is she far right now?
She's always been. Has she not?
I don't know. I don't pay attention. I blocked that bitch. I have a whole thing about blocking people that piss me off on the internet.
Yeah, but then there's that other creator. Do you know? I wish I knew who they were.
I just remember there was a. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
He is now a he, and he came out saying, but he transitioned and was a she.
Okay.
In the transition,
but then he transitioned back to he.
Yes, and like the whole time it was like making a mockery of trans people, and would always be like, I wish I knew. I don't even know how to find this person. No, I don't. But this is exactly who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a person that I saw on Twitter before I blocked her at her dumb ass. She transitioned into a trans man and then she transitioned back, and now she just be all over fucking Instagram and Twitter and shit, just talking so pro Trump and how like bad it is to be gay and transgender. And here's my thing, like detransitioning is not like crazy or like even abnormal for real. Like a lot of people who not a lot of people, but like there's a demographic of people who transition and detransition, but they come out and they're just like, yeah, I don't know, I just wasn't there. You know what I mean? Like that just wasn't for me.
I mean, a lot
but
of
they don't come out and be
out
like
who you are.
Exactly. But a lot of them don't come out and be like, fuck you goddamn T-words.
This
guy. What happened? Who the fuck is that?
I don't know his name. He was on The Bachelorette. Josh Seiter, Seiter.
He came out as trans.
So he came out as trans and looked like this the whole time. Okay, but everything that he did was like making almost like a mockery of trans people, and then in the end comes out and is like, I'm not trans anymore, and like is so like right, like whatever you call that, like he's a piece of shit.
And it's like you went through all of that just to turn around and just be a fucking dickhead.
But
like,
he was a dickhead when he was trans or something.
Exactly. It's just so wild to me.
I think people, I genuinely think that those people do it to make a mockery of trans people. I think that people on that level of like hatred for trans people act that way and create platforms and do those things just to dehumanize them. And like they will literally pretend to be them
and for
just
the attention,
to,
for sure.
Yes,
hell yeah.
It just
And like to like the regular person, you would think like, who would go that far to do some shit like that? Like, it's not
mean?
that. You niggas really don't, like, if you think that, you really
you
have
underestimate a hater.
You don't understand a hater, and you don't understand how far niggas will go. Bro, it was a fucking state trooper in New York recently that just got arrested. Him and his parents just got sentenced or got arrested because the cop faked getting shot in the leg.
Yeah.
Like, this nigga shot himself to try to get some gold, to get some medals of honor or whatever the fuck you fucking pigs get for getting shot. And he put his parents on the lie, and they lied for him, and all three of these dumbass niggas is in jail.
The big orange guy faked getting shot. What do you mean? What do you mean? Of course they would. So it's like, what?
Hey.
I mean, I don't think he faked the actual firing of the gun.
Hey now.
I think it was all a setup. Like, they will set things up. They will do these things. These people would take their own lives for this, like,
100%.
thing. So it's like, I totally agree with you.
Yeah. So that's my hot take.
We should totally have a segment called, like, hot takes. Yeah, hot takes and hot cakes. I need a little jingle.
Okay. We can workshop that.
Yeah, hot takes. We should have a hot take a week.
We can swap out. We can alternate between Smash or Pass and hot takes, or we can take out Smasher. We'll discuss it later because right now we're gonna get into the topic of the show or the point of the show we like to call "What's on Your Hearts," where you can write in to me or him, preferably him, because I can't read. I didn't have Rosetta Stone. I didn't watch Reading Rainbow. But you can have him read your rainbow at Instagram, or you can go to the Discord under the What's on Your Heart tab, and you can write in and tell us anything you want to vent about or something you want to get off your chest or any advice that you need. We just may read it aloud. You can also send voice notes as well. But nothing too crazy, because if it's too crazy, bitch, you're going to get blocked. Who wrote in and what did they say?
All right. The first one, I would just like to say, it was the first person to write in today.
Okay.
I would just like to start with, I hope that baby of yours grabs that plate of food and throws it on the ground again. Nia writes, how much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Bitch, don't fucking get in my fucking inbox.
As far as the homie is going to chuck your plate next time you trying to eat some wings in front of the homie and not give her none, because you keep trying to eat in front of the homie and not passing her none of the good nummies, nigga.
Because I felt bad for you.
And then you be mad when it's a problem. She with all the smoke, baby. She from the South.
But now I'm going to call a little girl and I'm going to let her know that you're eating. For those of you who don't know, Nia just had a baby, and that baby saw that she was eating a plate of food, smacked that bitch right out of her hand.
Because
and I'm gonna call her
because how dare you not pass me? Now I'm gonna get the homie a gold plated binky so she can throw that bitch off your forehead.
Bitch, don't ever write some dumb shit like that in my DMs.
Huh. Next, nigga. I love you, Nia.
I know, I love Nia so much. And her beautiful. That baby is so beautiful. Babies are ugly as fuck. She has the cutest baby I've ever seen
on earth.
Those eyes.
Yeah.
Here's my whole plate of food. You have it. You're the cutest thing ever.
I don't need to eat.
Someone says advice on how to keep things spicy.
What you mean, like in the
sex? Like in the relationship, like spicy.
My nuts itch. Can you scratch my nuts? That's spicy. You want to reach over?
That you got spicy nuts. Okay, so
anyway,
it's a really good question. I don't know that I have a lot of input on that.
I don't either.
It's hard to say how to spice things up. Personally,
but we also go ahead.
I just think get drunk.
Oh my God.
No, for real. This is the thing. Okay, this is the thing. I think at any age, if as an adult, I mean, like any age is in, like, you could be fucking 60. Mm-hmm. Take a couple shots of tequila. Put that pre-workout in there.
Do not listen to what the fuck he is telling you right now.
Get that powdered pre-workout.
You gonna have a full heart attack.
Get
fucking
the
around with
Star
this crazy ass
pre-workout, the one that gives you the
fucking
makes you feel
skin
like your
hives.
skin is literally exiting your body. Okay, makes you feel like you're inside out. Take a couple shots of tequila. Mix that together. Go fucking crazy. Listen. The freakiest shit we ever did was off tequila and pre-workout. That's how you spice things up. Or release your inhibitions. Feel that nut on your skin. No one else can rub it for you. Only you can let him in. No one else can nut on your chin. Don't turn me down, bitch. I can yell in your mic.
Yeah, I'm just going ahead and turn him off. So I would say maybe just like try to look up things that you might be interested in doing and present them to your partner.
Yeah, but like when you're like sober, you're like, I don't know. You know what I mean? When you're like drunk, you're like, shove your fist in me.
No, you're like that.
Yes, so that's my advice. When I get drunk at a pre-workout, I'm like, shove this whole vase up my ass.
So people who aren't like you,
when I'm sober, I'm like, I don't know.
What I'm saying is there's some people who are sober who will go,
what if she's a freak nasty?
What I'm telling you is that you don't know that. And
so we have to give both perspectives.
And so I'm trying to give the other one, but you keep saying get drunk.
Fucked up. ALCOHOL. Okay, go. I'm going to show
ALCOPLO. Fucked up.
Acapulco.
Look up things and try to, present them to your partner, see if they might be interested in doing it. Somebody in the chat says get some toys and strip tease. The idea of doing a strip tease is just so fucking hilarious to me. Like,
okay, low key though, as like a former stripper, I've had every boyfriend that I've ever had in my 20s was always like, strip for me, like do a little 1-2. And I always said the only way I would ever do it is if I could like rent out a strip club and like do that experience.
That just sounds, I've been to a strip club and
no, but like I'm really good like on the pole.
It's just
and I'm like really hot, so it's like I feel like I could do a number.
It just seems funny, but okay.
I don't know, I think I'd eat it up.
Anyway, yeah, just look up some shit, watch some pornos with your partner or something, see if y'all want to recreate it. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's really hard because we don't like do it as much anymore, but that's just because like I don't be having sex drives no more because like when I make the content I just be done.
Yeah,
like it's different when you make pornography.
See, and that's what I used to tell you like when we started
and dating, I didn't understand it, but now I get it.
Evan didn't understand. He'd be like, I need this, I want this, like why don't you like,
why don't we fuck anymore,
why aren't you horny?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's actually hard, like when your job is sex work, like it does to some degree take that intimacy out of it, and like you don't always see like sex and sexual advances, like if someone's feeling you as like sexual, you know what I mean, because it's like that's just how that works. Like it was transactional for so long, and then it's like, oh, you're doing stuff together and you both make content, you're like, well, should we film it? And then that takes that out of it, and then
niggas just be DMing you crazy shit all day, so you can't really like say nothing crazy because it's
you're like desensitized to like that sexual talk too, because it's like you do that all day as like a living. So it's like,
because niggas be saying some crazy shit.
They do. People say crazy and they send you some crazy pictures, crazy videos, which love that, honestly.
Yeah.
But like I do look at
sex differently.
Yeah, like but I'm so used to it, so it's like new, that kind of thing for you.
For me, yeah.
But like
it's very different.
I can like see adult content on my like Twitter feed or whatever, and it like does not, like I'll just scroll by it.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't mean I don't get horny. I'm horny all the fucking time. But it's like for a like it's, I don't know. Not when I'm sleepy. Yeah, I don't know.
Like you get horny during the day too, so like I'll be gone at work and you've been and rubbed it out 3 times already by the time I get home, and it's like.
But see, now that I work out after, it's always like in line with my workouts.
Oh.
Because your testosterone is going. So it's like, because I don't work out in the morning anymore, like I'm just living my life here in the morning. I don't do anything. Like,
Okay. Well.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So look up
question?
Stuff. Girl, get drunk.
Don't listen to him. You're gonna have a heart attack.
Get drunk.
This nigga is stalking me right now.
Yeah. You guys can't see. Steve is stalking currently. We're gonna ignore him and keep going.
Yeah,
he will enter.
He's gonna enter the chat
frame at some point.
Just don't step on that cord again.
Oh my god. So somebody said they might be in the chat right now.
Okay.
Why do men talk a good sex game, but become very weak when it comes time to perform?
Oh no. Patriarchy.
I think
it's the patriarchy, man.
But also you have to think too, like sometimes when you're like horned up, you feel more you can do more. Yeah. You feel more empowered, and like you don't see the body in front of you. You don't see that, and it can be intimidating when you like then see it, and you're like, oh my god.
It's different when the clap back is clapping back.
So I think yes, men can just be men and they can just talk big game and then, let you down. I think that's pretty common just in any aspect of men.
And then it's just some niggas that just be super duper horny on the way up to the room. And then when you get up to the room and y'all get butt naked and y'all lay down, somebody falls asleep right after your nose ring falls right into their mouth and they spit it back out.
Edmund, one time while we were literally boinking, his nose ring fell into my mouth.
And then you took it out and went to sleep. Because you were too drunk.
Yeah, don't get too drunk. Get the perfect amount of drunk. Like, know your limits. There's been many a time I've been too drunk and I'm like, you know what?
There's nothing more. Let me tell you something. There's nothing. You cannot experience the level of humility that somebody falling asleep on you during sex will give you. That, if you ever need to just like make a nigga come back down to earth, go to bed while y'all
So you know what's crazy? You're not even the first person I've done that.
Because you're a sleepy bitch. You get drunk and you just go to bed.
I got to be the perfect... But I know right now where I am in life, I know my perfect like limit and concoction. I got it down to a T. Okay, but I didn't used to.
And you would think you know what the fuck is going on.
Go.
And there you
One time with somebody I was dating, I got drunk and high. It was my first time getting high with him ever. And my first time getting high from like years. But that's all he did. He didn't really drink. So I was like, okay, I'll get high with you. But I was already drunk. Bro, I was so fucking like, my hair was like in my face. And I don't really like remember, but I remember him telling me like, you're going to bed. And I was like, no,
I put you to sleep.
I'm gonna fuck now. And he was like, babe, you're going to bed.
That's what I did to you.
Tucked my ass and I was gone.
I'm like, bro, just go to bed. It's fine. Like,
good thing I had good people who didn't take advantage of that. But like, yeah, sometimes you gotta go to bed. Sometimes you gotta go to bed. It's not that like the person's bad at what they do, because to be fair, the only two people I fell asleep on, sex is great. But sometimes I just get a little.
You get sleepy.
I'm only 5'5".
Just a boy.
I'm just a boy, and I drink the same amount as these 6'+ men that I date.
You sure do.
And I can't keep up.
You sure can.
I cannot. But I'm way more fun when I have drunk sex. But it depends who you're asking. I have more fun.
Anywho.
Okay, last one. Oh, this is serious.
Okay.
You got reel it in.
All right.
The internet died on my computer. I need a new computer so bad.
Sure do.
Ugh. Okay. I'm 25. I have no idea what to do with my life.
Same.
I have ADHD and I'm dyslexic.
I don't have that though.
I find it hard to reach goals because of that.
Same.
Yeah. There's a few disorders in this room.
This chap.
Yeah, I think being 25 and not knowing what to do with your life is common and has always been common in your 20s. But now, in the place in life that we are, as people, as a society, you can be 60 and still be like, what the fuck am I doing with my life?
I feel like most people are like that.
Yeah. As you get older, you realize your parents had no fucking clue what they were doing.
Oh my God, they were freestyling it.
The whole time. The whole time. Your parents never knew what they were doing. And honestly, like, still are like, what am I doing? I think people are still trying to find purpose in life. If people have jobs and it's like the day job, you just go to work, come home, and it's not your passion. Like, if you have that 9 to 5 that you don't love, the rest of your life, you're still going to be going like, what do I want to do? Like, what am I doing with my life? What is my passion? Like, people want a purpose, you know? And the fact that you even feel like, what am I doing with my life is a good step ahead, because there's also a lot of people who go like, this is it.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that you're still yearning for something is big. That is important. That is a step. That is movement. You know what I mean? You could be to the point where you're just like not even looking for what to do with your life.
Yeah.
You know? And the ADHD and dyslexia, like, I have a different perspective than Edmund. Sometimes we talk about this. You're not special. You know, like you have ADHD and you're dyslexic. And there are many people with ADHD and other disorders. And there are people who are dyslexic. There's people with autism. There's people with Down syndrome. There's people with all types of different, you know, things and disorders and stuff going on that make amazing things happen. They have purpose in life. They're achieving amazing things, and those things that would be seen as like debilitating or reasons why they can't pursue things, they're not holding them back. You know, I was taught with tough love. I was taught very much that like it doesn't fucking matter what you have or what's going on. You got to get somewhere. And my mom always taught me it's not about the like getting to that. How do I say? My mom always taught me that you got to get there. Your journey might be different than Trisha's down the road. How you learn, your learning style might be different than the person across the room from you. That's not important, and that's no one else's business. It is your business. It is your job. It is your mission. It is your purpose to figure out the learning style that works for you. No one's there to put it in your lap. You know, there's people who can help you manage ADHD and dyslexia. That exists. There's a million ways. I always tell people YouTube is free, even though they have ads. YouTube is free. And I guarantee you, if you look up how to do so-and-so with dyslexia, you know, like there's always people who are there to help and give out tips and all that stuff. I'm a little bit more hard on people that way.
So if I can be nicer about it.
No, you can achieve amazing things. Okay. There are so many actresses now with Down syndrome. Oh my God. In fucking American Horror Story, one of the main actresses have no, because what I'm saying is there are people with like,
I'm fucking with you,
bitch, because you're going to make me you're going to have a lot more than ADHD, bitch, when I'm done with you. There are people who are in what society would deem as like less likely to achieve goals. And there are people doing amazing things, you know? And so you can too. Obviously, I'm not saying this isn't going to be maybe harder for you, or you're not going to have days where you really feel like I can't do this. Of course, have those all the time between the two of us. My God. But like my motto is always like too fucking bad. I say it all the time. Anyway, you can go now. I'm going to shut up.
Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong, but I just would,
he's a little
in a nicer way of putting it, at least. Just try to be a little bit more, how do I say, like softer with yourself. Like, you know, everybody wasn't raised in a boot camp. And so some people have like, you know, emotions and like, you know, things make them feel bad. And so, you know, keep striving to get to what it is you're trying to get to and all that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But just like, you know, take it easy, brother. You're 25 years up, brother, sister, them there, huh? Take it easy. Slow it the fuck down. I'm 31. I just turned 31 in January, and I'm in the same boat that you in. And I'm kind of on like that edge where it's just like, I'm starting to just be like, okay, am I just gonna like get into some shit just to like make these bills get, because at the end of the day, like the bills got to get paid, and like as time goes on, like, you know, the older you get, the less society gives a fuck about you, and like, you know, retirement, and you know, our age group is not getting Social Security. That's out of the fucking question. So it's just like a lot of that shit I think about, and it's also just like, you know, the time wasted and blasey blah woozy woo, woe is me. But I kind of get stuck in that like mindset of just like, do you know what the Squidbillies is? You ever heard of Squidbillies?
No.
For anybody who gets this reference, Squidbillies. My life is starting to feel like the intro song to Squidbillies. But I'm trying not to get there all the way. And this is kind of helping by like doing shit like this and like trying to help you with your shit. I don't know, I'm kind of rambling. Take it slow, be nice to yourself, try to figure out some ways that help you learn, like look up the alternative ways of how to learn shit with ADHD, with dyslexia, blah, blah, blah. Figure out what works the best for you. Try to like regularly work on that shit and just like try to help yourself out. But just like at the end of any day, nigga, calm the fuck down. Because at the end of any day, whether you rich or you poor, or you got a medical degree or a fucking trade in electricity, we all gonna die. Okay? You want to spend your whole life worrying and stressing out about some motherfucking money? About some hoes? You don't even like that bitch at work. You give a fuck about what that bitch talking about? Huh? Don't do that. Enjoy your life, brother. You only got one. Or sister. You know? Have fun.
Yeah. I think we all have one singular life. And I refuse to not, even if it takes me till I'm like 80, to find that thing. I mean, everything I do makes me happy now, but like it didn't forever. You know what I mean? Like if it takes me a million years for me to find that thing or to get something or to achieve something that I'm really, really, really passionate and proud of, then like I'm going to do it. We have one fucking life. That's why I said like with the OnlyFans stuff, it is none of my business what people think that I should be doing. I'm living my life. At the end of the day, this is my life. I don't, you know what I mean, care what somebody else is doing with theirs. And being selfish has really helped me a lot because I really have no care. I don't give a fuck, not a single fuck about how somebody feels like I should live my life. It has really helped me to achieve things and go for things. Like I'm not embarrassed to go, I want to try this or I want to do this or I'm going to do, like, I don't feel that because I genuinely don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, you just have this one singular life. And I understand, trust me, I understand. Like I've dealt with depression for forever. Like since I was in the 6th grade. Since then, I've always have days. Like I still, the other day, remember I was like, man, I'm in a bad fucking mood. But at the end of the day, I still have things to do. I still have a life to live. I have to take accountability for that. Like it's nobody's, like just how you have, you know, dyslexia and ADHD, like how we both do as well, not dyslexia and some other stuff, but it's like, that's mine. That's nobody else's. So that's how I feel that way. It's like when, you know, I was told I should be on medication and I said, no, like but that's for me.
You should probably get medicated.
No, because I'm not numb to my feelings.
No, just like, let's get some medical weed or something just to like slow you
I
down.
have weed.
Well, let's use it a little bit.
I do.
Okay, good.
I love feeling. Not when I'm sad,
I'm fucking
though.
with you.
I love feeling, not when I'm sad, though. But
yeah, no, I just want him or her, whoever the fuck it is, just like, bro, just don't be so stressed out about life, my nigga. Like, this shit is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And like, if you spend your whole life stressed out about like where the fuck you gonna be and shit like that, bro, you never gonna live this motherfucker because you're just gonna be worried about the future the whole time, and that's not gonna help you do shit.
And the thing with goals, I feel like the term goals has become like really scary because it's like we think of these giant things as goals, or like we think of like, so we always make a goal that's like feels almost impossible to reach, right? I'm such a big fan of little goals, like little goals, little things to like constantly reach, and then you do it and you're like, sick, next thing. Because when you create these like big goals, like, oh, I want to do this, I want to achieve this, I want to whatever, and then like you get there, then you sit there and you're like, now fucking what? Like I've achieved a lot of things that I wanted to do when I was younger. I've been able to do a lot of stuff and I'm like, wow, that's awesome. But in the moment I never thought that because I was always like, what's next? And you don't appreciate the things. And so it's like we look at goals and they like literally debilitate us sometimes. Like sometimes setting a goal makes you not like feel like you can achieve it because you're like, that seems out of reach, right? One of the best things that I did was listen to my mom. Don't ever tell her that. is she always does this thing. My mom enlists. That's why I'm such a list person. My mom enlists, goes back many a decade. She finds this goal and then she like breaks down like how to do it. So say I want to make a clothing line. Say that. Okay, well, what are the things that I need to make this clothing line? So you write all those things. Okay, so now let me pick one thing. What can I do to get this thing? Okay, boom. And then you like work backwards rather than go like, well, where do I start? The best way for me personally to achieve a goal is to actually go end goal, work backwards. What are things that I can do? Because you're not going to do it just like that. But like when you make the list of this big thing and every single way to achieve it or every single thing, all of a sudden, boom, it's literally laid out for you. Now all you have to do is do it. And then as you do it, things are going to change because you're going to realize like, oh, it isn't how I thought. It's not as easy or it's not as this or it's not as hard. Mm-hmm. So it's like that's the best way to achieve a goal. Don't just be like, I want to be a rapper. Write down the things that you're going to need. Okay, now how can I get each thing? Okay, where can I get each thing? Okay, how much money for this? Okay, now what can I do to make this money? Because I'm not making this now. Like,
and just be smooth about it the whole way.
Yeah, through. And don't put pressure on yourself because, again, pressure for who? This is no one's life but your own.
Yeah, shit. You don't know what the fuck you think. You might want to be a van villain.
Camper?
A van part. You want to live that van life.
Van life. Yeah.
Nigga,
yeah.
Which sounds fun. You should go everywhere in a van. Till it gets cold outside and you got to drive through the snow.
Hello.
You get into a car crash, your whole shit gone.
Hello.
But still, you might want to be a van life nigga. You don't know.
Yeah.
Quit stressing out, nigga. You'll be
You're only
right,
25. Bro. Oh my God, try everything. Literally try everything.
No bullshit, bro. Fuck
You're
it.
You're 25.
You 25.
Literally try everything.
Yeah, go suck some dick or something for the first time. You don't know. You don't know if you might like it or not.
Live your life. Honestly, 25.
You might be gay. You might be bisexual.
Imagine being 25 again.
I would do so much different.
Oh my God, I would live a different life.
I would be a whole new person today if I was 25.
I'll be a brand new person.
Literally.
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
25.
Just cool out, gang.
I'm almost 10 years older than you, babes.
Cool out, gang. You'll be all right.
Yeah. And if you end up being 30 and you have no money, okay. So what? You're only 30.
The majority of this country lives paycheck to paycheck, girl. You would be along with the fucking Joneses.
You know another thing housewives taught me? 40 and 50 is the new like 20 and 30. These women are able to do these things and achieve these things, and like they thought they were just housewives. Most of these women, not like the new generation, but the old generation of housewives were literally just housewives. That's all they did. They weren't like big business women, most of them. They were literally just housewives.
Yeah.
And now they're like somewhere on Broadway. Like some have these multi-million-dollar businesses and are doing these amazing things in their 40s and 50s because there is no age where you can no longer achieve something.
Yeah, as long as you breathing and walking around, then you do what the fuck you want to do. Shit, you'll be all right, gang. You'll be okay. Just breathe. Just
breathe. Yeah.
Well.
Anyway,
this has been another episode of the Emmizzie podcast. Hopefully we helped y'all out. I've been Nicholas. This is Edmund.
Right.
He's just a little bit more light skinned. Wednesdays, 8 p.m. here on Twitch, Discords, Instagrams, forever.
Where can they find your OF? On his Instagram bio. Where can you find mine? In my spam Instagram bio. Oh my God, I made my 18 plus Discord. You bitches are crazy.
Yeah,
it's fucking popping in there.
Niggas be in there. They don't know I'm in there too, and that shit funny. I'll just be like, "What the fuck is going on?"
It's crazy. It's amazing. Oh, Mars says, "Wait."
Mars says,
"They don't love you like." Oh, wait, what?
What you mean? What?
What?
Oh, you're not safe for work Discord.
Yeah, guys, I made it. The link is in my spam Instagram, which is NJE is ugly. The link is in there. Actually on my story right now. I made it. We got a lot of people in 24 hours. I was like, oh damn, you sure did. Fucks.
Yeah, you got that.
You freaky little frogs
up there, boy. And they came in fast.
Yeah, literally. It's super funny in there, but yeah, yeah, it's success.
Work.
That's all, folks. I'm gonna make hamburgers.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.